Question 5. So, first things first, we need to appreciate that angle PQR is a right angle because the angle in a semicircle is a right angle, one of the circle theories. So given this is a right angle, we know that this line is perpendicular to this line. So if we work out the gradient of this line, we can flip it over, change the sign, and that's the gradient of this line. So that's what we're going to do. So let's start off by working out the gradient of PQ. So it's y the y step over x step. So 10 minus 2 over 9 minus 3, giving us 2/3. So the gradient of PQ is 2/3. Therefore, the gradient of QR is flip it over, change the sign, is minus 3 over 2. Now that gradient then, minus 3 over 2, again equals the y step over the x step. So 10 minus 4 over 9 minus a. So we get minus 3 over 2 equals 10 minus 4 over 9 minus a. That's a 9, that's an a. So 10 minus 4 is obviously 6. So 6 over 9 minus a equals minus 3 over 2. So multiplied by 9 minus a divided by minus 3 over 2 gives us this. This is minus 4. So 9 minus a is minus 4. So a equals 9 plus 4, which is 13 as required. Now, to find an equation for C, for the circle. Now we need two things. We need the centre of the circle and we need the radius. Now the centre of the circle is the midpoint of the diameter, midpoint of PR, and remember we now know the x coordinate of R being 13. So to find the midpoint is the average of the x coordinates, so we average the minus 3 and the 13, and we average the y coordinates, the 2 and the 4, so the midpoint of the circle is 5 over 3. Lastly, we need the radius, the length of the radius, which is obviously half the diameter. So if we can work out the length of PR, the diameter, we just need to halve it. So given we know the coordinates, P is minus 3, 2, and R is 13, 4, we have a little Pythagoras to solve. The x length from minus 3 to 13 is 6. The y length from 2 to 4 is 2. So PR squared is 16 squared plus 2 squared, which is 260. So the diameter is root 260. The radius is half of this, which is half root 260. So equation of a circle is, so with the 5 and the 3 is the centre of the circle, and this is the radius squared. So x minus 5 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared equals the radius squared, so equals half root 260 squared. Half root 260 squared is a quarter times 260, which is 65. So our final answer, x minus 5 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared equals 65.